Hello, super nerd friends. Haley and Alexis, this is Becky, and it's I think it's Tuesday. It can't be Friday yet, right? So it must be Tuesday. And hello. And sorry this is kind of late and kind of short. I wanted to finish my essay because Joanna said we could finish season 3 of Supernatural, but I haven't, and I won't, and we won't, and anyway, it was lovely to see you guys in real time yesterday. Haley, I'm sorry the Google Plus doesn't work out so well for you. Yeah. But you guys should call me most any time. Maybe in the afternoon, or evening, or night, or any time around there, because my sleeping schedule is still horrible, although it's kind of nice. It's an alternative, probably not the healthiest diet, you know, because I get up just in time for dinner, and then I'm hungry like after 1 a.m. and then I don't really eat because I'd have to sneak downstairs in a dark house and whatever. I had a hamburger today for the first time in a few years, I think, unless you guys saw me eating a hamburger sometime in the last 2 years, which I don't remember, but I don't think I did, because I think it's been a long time since I had a hamburger, and I don't really like red meat, and it was kind of bland, but I put a lot of vegetables on it, so that made it better. Yeah, sorry, boring vlog, I have nothing to talk about. I should have come up with something to talk about that was interesting, but I didn't because I'm lazy, and I want to finish this essay sometime today, maybe after midnight. I told myself no more Tumblr until I finish these 3 essays and get a job, so, but I've only really been on Tumblr for the past 2 days, and it was horrible because my internet is so slow, but I guess it's not as slow as yours, Haley. I'm really sorry. Hannah's been gross. She's been eating Sam's kitty litter, which is made of wheat, which is hilarious because she's on a no-gluten diet. But that's kind of gross. I'm not going to really talk about Diamond Age because I haven't read any, and Haley, you're way ahead of us. I love the book. I'm really sorry you guys don't like the book. Alexis, I guess we'll kind of wait until you get caught up. I don't want it to be torturous for you guys, but Alexis, the first few chapters are really hard. But it gets better. There's less description, I suppose. I think you'll like Nell, so you might end up liking it a bit more. Maybe it'll be like Doctor Who, and you guys will end up liking it in the end. Haley, I guess you didn't end up loving Doctor Who that much, but Alexis, you like it. Oh, I mentioned baking with families and things. I mentioned baking, and yeah, it was a little while ago now, but my sister and mom just have they can be horrible. So I just walked downstairs at a bad time, the bad time, and it was kind of bad. I just sometimes there's nothing I can do, but just they're both wrong, and it's yeah, so my faith in families was crushed there, and but then my older sister and her husband came over the next day, and we had a lovely time, and it was fun. So faith in families restored, although I still don't really want one, but we'll see where the future takes us. Speaking of the future, and of Tumblr, sort of, so I'm staying up really late, right, or early, till 6:30. Last night it was still 6:30. Oh, and the birds started singing at 4:27, a bit later than 4:18. 4:27 this morning. But I watched A Scandal in Belgravia, the first episode of season 2 of Sherlock, and with the commentary by Stephen Moffat and Mark Gatiss, and Benedict Cumberbatch was there too, along with Laura Pulver, who plays Irene Adler, and also the like director person I'd Sue Virtue. I'm not sure. It was wonderful though. I love Benedict Cumberbatch so much. He's such an amazing actor, and I would so love to see him in Frankenstein. But I kind of decided last night that this sounds really sad, and I realize that. But of all the reasons for me to stay alive for the next several years, or couple decades, or few decades, the biggest one is to see what Benedict Cumberbatch does with his career, because he's such a wonderful actor, and usually I'm behind the trend with most things. Like a lot of the actors that I really like are dead, or anyway, so he's wonderful. And in thinking of that last night, I realized, of course, that it's terribly sad for me to want to keep living for someone else's achievements, right? And so I ought to really be living for my own achievements, and I should have a bit more faith in my future and work towards some success in my own life. And you know, that's a nice thought to think and all that, but I just need to apply it to my life, I suppose. So here I am working on my essays a bit. Hopefully I'll get them done soon. Yes. You guys should really call me anytime. I think I've already said that. I've done a lot of takes of this so far. Yeah, Haley, it's funny. Alexis does her videos and she edits them, and then you have to do it all in one take, and I could do it either way, but I do it all in one take, because when I saw your videos, I'm like, wow, she's doing it all at once. I wish I could do that. I bet I could never do that. And then I did it, and then now it uploads a lot faster, and I'm lazy, although I love video editing. I just, sorry. So I guess, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. See, this is the reason why it'd be nice if I would edit them, but I'm not going to today, because I need to work on this essay, and I want to get it done, and maybe we could watch an episode of Supernatural. Supernatural is such a good motivator. Sort of. The next episode's really good, you guys. So, anyway, I will. It's not so short anymore. I think I've done like 6 takes of this, and it probably would just be faster for me to edit it at this point, because I've spent a long time on this, and now I'm just talking about nothing. I'm sorry, you guys. I love you guys, and I miss you, and I look forward to seeing your videos, and yes, alrighty, bye.